It's a little after 5 a.m. here in Chicago, taking a little road trip. Gonna see some stunt shows and maybe pick up a nice little surprise for myself. We're gonna try and make a little vlog out of it. So some of you may have seen, we picked up a new F4i. I still have my 2001, but this is a 2006, and this bike is gonna be the new main unit for next season. The 01 is just gonna be a spare parts, kind of rolling donor bike. Maybe I can tear into that motor for once, since it's no longer the primary bike. This 06 is minty, it's got 17,000 miles, super clean. I think the only thing it really needs is a cam chain tensioner, but I'm coming into this build with a lot more experience. I know what I wanna do right the first time with this build, basically avoid all the mistakes I made with the 01 along the way. There's a lot of stuff that ended up breaking down throughout the season that I know I can get ahead of on this build from the get-go. So hopefully she will be a super strong bike for years to come. The 01 didn't really have many problems. It's just the motor, as you have seen in the last couple of vlogs, is kind of bogging out on me in circles and stuff, and I just don't want to have that happen when, you know, I'm trying to throw a combo or get tossed out of a circle doing a trick. Like, when you don't know when it's going to happen, it's just like, it's hard to trust the bike. Like, you don't want to try new things or be riding it when it could cut out at any point. So that's why I picked up this thing. Hopefully this motor is super strong and I won't have to worry about that. I picked up this bike from Sit Down Steve. I mean, he's an OG in the stunt riding games. If you don't know who he is, you really have to catch up on some of your stunt history. Picked it up from him. Drove 6 hours each way to Ohio in a single day just to pick this thing up. Saw a little bit of a Harley stunt show while we were there. But for this build, I haven't planned it out completely yet. There are certain things I know I want to do, like all balls, head bearings, like fresh radiator hoses, a lot of things that I was going to do on the 01, but I no longer have to do since we picked up this thing. Oh, new radiator cage for sure. I'm getting rid of this Curtis Cage's radiator cage. They finally had DCP radiator cages in stock, so I went ahead and scooped one of those up before they sold out again. That's originally what I wanted, and I think the design's way better on that. It's also lighter. I think this Curtis Cage's one, not to bash them, but I think that led to my frame cracking on the 01, that tab coming off. So I haven't planned it out yet. I will in a couple weeks figure out what kind of parts I need. I'm going to transfer a lot of the stuff from the 01 to here so I can save some money there. But the biggest thing is, let me know down in the comments, what color scheme should we go with? I like this blue and black, but with the silver frame and subframe, I don't know how to accent it, especially with the gold sub cage and cage and stuff. I have a lot of, the main colors on this bike were red, gold, and white. So I don't know how that's going to work with that, but let me know what you think. We can change the blue. I don't know if I want to powder coat the subframe and the frame here. Let me know in the comments what you think we should do on the color scheme for this build. That's going to kind of wrap this up. I just wanted to highlight that, you know, we're going to be coming in with a new bike this season, and you'll have full build videos for this 06 throughout the whole winter.
Hottest stash in the carpet. Yeah, we trapping out apartments. I ain't done where you start shit. To be honest, lit the flame in my heart, gotta spark it. I didn't know that loving you would be